Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to talk about Copilot, the Copilot extension, which is available as well as which is made available by Microsoft on Microsoft 365 tenant for all the administrators as well as for end users as well. So I'm going to show you how you can manage it as administrator, as well as I'm going to show you as an end user experience as well. So how you can pin it and where you can see it as an end user. So let's jump on to the end user experience side first, and then we can see the management of Copilot from the administrator side, right? So let's jump in. So here I'm logged in to office.com, right? And this is the test account that I have on one of my tenant here, right? And we can see this is the user account which is logged into office.com, right? And now I'll show you where and how you can see that. Let's say if I click here, you won't see it here at all. Then also you can search it here at the top, Copilot. It's not going to showcase now immediately, but before that we need to go to all apps or apps here, and you see here, right? So this is the Copilot applications. Also, you as an end user, whenever you are looking for it or whenever you see it, and once you click it, in order to access it, it's going to redirect to the URL where it shows that copilot.cloud.microsoft, and then this is the complete URL. But also here you see the screen which says pin Copilot for quick and easy access, right? So there are few options which says ask me later, do not pin, or pin and continue. So you can take whichever is appropriate option for you, but let's say I'll tell you what each of these button or actions does. If you say ask me later, it's going to give you this prompt later whenever you are going to open or click on it. The do not pin is going to it's going to not pin the same option or the Copilot on the your profile, and pin and continue is going to simply pin that application on the left side of the particular application pin here. So I'm going to pin it and continue. So once I click on that, it's simply going to open a Copilot for me. And also you see it has pinned up here at the left side, and it is asking me to authenticate myself. So I'm going to simply click on this continue button so that it authenticates my identity or this account identity here, and then it is going to be available for me to access it, right? So now here I can simply type the prompt, whatever prompt I wanted to search or find. Let's say give me details about MS Teams. So this is just a prompt I'm entering here, but the same can be used for your daily works or routines or whatever it is, right? So this is going to be the Copilot enablement as well as accessing as an end user. So this is end user capability I'm showing you here. As you can simply find it and pin it. So once you pin it, you can use it for your regular maybe usage or whatever the use you are doing or for your work regularly. Also there are different options like new chat, then the Microsoft Enterprise Compliance Standards Agreement for personal and organizational data, and then there is about option, then a small pin, Copilot chat, and more options where it is going to record your chat history. All right, let's say if I hit on new button or new chat, and simply I'll click on any of these prompts here which are pre-built or pre-created, and then I'll click on this understand, and then I'll submit it. So now it is going to simply uh, find the details about this topic, and it's going to list out all the different things. So you can see at the right side, I am seeing that the history of the chats. The same way, if you have used chat GPT before, you would have seen that there are chat histories at the right side or the left side of the application. But here in this Copilot, you will see the chat history at the right side, and you can see it in man. You can maybe go back, and you have a ellipsis button. You can simply edit it and delete it in case you wanted to remove it from this list. So this was the end user experience for Copilot. Also, if you are on the home screen, it will remain there as we have pinned it at this left side navigation. And once you are back or click on it, it will simply show you here, so that you can come back and prompt or search anything or talk or ask anything or any details that you wanted to find out, right? So we have seen the end user experience. Now let's go to admin portal and see the admin as well as the management experience, how administrator can manage it and how they can make sure uh, users have access to it, as well as only the respective person has access. So let's go to administrator. So here I'm on 365 admin center, where you can see there's a Copilot tab or Copilot feature, we can say in short. And here are a bunch of details, including resources for administrators as well as for adoption purpose, for toolkits, and a whole lot details, including data governance, and then all other, including documentation for IT administrators, right? And there are some learning details as well, so how we can utilize those learning documents and learn it. So there is a settings here, so which is going to be uh, give us an opportunity or option for us to manage the Copilot for a group of people or for the whole organization, right? So these are the options here which are showing us without the Copilot licenses. If you have Copilot licenses within the company or within the tenant, then you would see some more different license options here to manage from a commercial data point of view, as well as from organization policies and everything point of view. So those are the different options altogether available, but I can see, or I have these options without any of the Copilot license, as Copilot is made available for all the customers as well as different tenants basis on the different availability and the rollout of Microsoft. So let's jump on to the management. So first option is Copilot in Bing, Edge, and Windows. Right, we have seen the Copilot is already available in Edge browser, Windows operating systems, as well as Bing search engine. Right, and there are certain conditions showing up here. It says if we have license available or we are eligible with the licenses, then we can simply use it, as well as we would have more management capabilities of Copilot, right? The next option says optional connected experiences for 365 Copilot. Then there are also some options, those can be managed by creating a policy. Let's say I go to this option, it's going to redirect me to config.office.com URL or portal. From there I can create a separate policy, and then by creating a separate policy, I would be able to manage the Copilot for devices, for applications, as well as for different applications within Microsoft ecosystem. So this is going to be separate a topic altogether, but I'm going to give you a bit context about it. And the next option here is pin Microsoft Copilot to the navigation bar. So this is that option where we saw the end user has option, or end user gets the option to pin it at the left navigation bar, right? So here are the different options you see. the first option says that pin Microsoft Copilot to the navigation bar, which is recommended by Microsoft. As they recommends, you can simply use it, and if you make it available across that organization, but it is totally depend on each organization's requirements and compliance and security, all of those concerns. So that's not the part of this video, or that's completely different discussion altogether. But that is recommended there. You see also the second option, which is do not pin Microsoft Copilot to the navigation bar, and then there is a small checkbox which says allow users to be asked whether they want to pin it. That means this is kind of on demand, or it's not a force recommendation, or it is also not forcing people to pin it on their profile or on their navigation bar. It is just notifying them that if they wanted to use it, they can simply go ahead and pin it. If they don't want, they can just skip it or discard the pin option, right? So this is the setting which is just one or two click away to set it up, and then once we do it, it should be ready, right? Either to disable it or either to cancel it from the pinning. So let's say if I don't want this to be pinned for the whole tenant or whole organization, I can simply just uncheck this and save the changes. And the setting which is selected here, which is do not pin Microsoft Copilot to the navigation bar, that means it is not going to let people, or it is not going to simply notify or pop up end users about pin or unpin, or maybe there is no pin option for them at all, because we are not displaying or showing Copilot applications in first place, so they won't be able to see anything there. And why this option is given here, it totally depends on the each organization requirement, from security, compliance, and all other different reasons, whether they wanted to let people use Copilot. If yes, then how we wanted to manage, right? And definitely there should be questions asked, if we wanted to use, how we wanted to use, why we wanted to use, what are the reasons, how people are going to use it, how people should be using it. So there are a lot many questions about it, and then basis on that, it would be decided basis on the, again, requirements and everything. That plays a big role here too. And then definitely Copilot is going to be used for different reasons, right? And that is why it is going to be decided, right? And yeah, so that's all the setting here which can be managed from admin side. And if you have Copilot licenses within the tenant, then also we get more additional configurations to do, which is going to be allowing us, or also going to give an opportunity for us to set up configurations for Teams, SharePoint, OneDrive. Those are the data locations or data stores, I would say, where the data is flowing, been shared, used, right? And then there are different discussions as well as decisions to make in order to whether let people use the company data for, or with Copilot, to access anything, to share anything, maybe get their work done with that data. And that's going to be the decision to take further, right? So that is just another topic to take further, but yeah, I'm just giving a bit context there too. Yeah, so that's all about this topic. And I just wanted to show you this option as an end user, as well as the administrator, how you can manage and take it further. And definitely there are decisions to make about it. And yeah, hope you like this video. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.